Hi, guys. Many of you probably have heard by now that my dear friend Ray Bradbury just passed away last night, and I just want to take a moment or two to talk about him and share a little bit of my dear friendship with Ray with you, because this project is so influenced and inspired by Ray's work and by Ray's presence in my life. I first saw Ray Bradbury when I was 10 years old. He spoke at a library, and he was the first writer I ever saw in person. And I was just amazed by him. And I remember, even from then, the life force and the joy that just came across. He was there to give the totality of himself to all of us. And I remember that he said that as a writer, ideally, your life and your work and your art should all come from the same place. And it was then and there that I decided for the first time that I would be a writer, that that would become my calling too. And as I read his work, as I grew up, as I got to know him, we became very dear friends over the last 15 years. And I would go to his house every month or two, and we would sit and we would talk, and he would advise me about writing and about life and about the career as a writer, and I would just ask tons and tons of questions. And I remember when I was a writer working on Sliders, a writer producer at Universal. My wife had given me the Martian Chronicles script that Ray wrote for MGM in 1963, the movie that Robert Mulligan was going to make after To Kill a Mockingbird, the movie that never got made. And I would read that script in little tiny pieces each day just to savor it. It was an amazing script. And Ray and I would often talk about the studios and how you would write these wonderful things and they wouldn't make them, or the networks. Ray would tell me these great stories about these dream projects of his that never got made. And he said to me, you must write your own work and you must put it out to the audience, and that's why you write film and TV and books, so that no one can own you. None of these suits can own you. You're your own man and your own artist. And I showed him World Enough in Time. It's dedicated to Ray, and he loved it. He thought it was terrific. And the last time I saw him a few weeks ago, I told him about Space Command. I told him about what we were doing, and how we were building this empire, and how we were reaching out to the audience directly without a studio or a network. And he was so encouraging. And I just know that if he had been able to push a magic button, which we would all love to have pushed for him, and have him be young again, he would be doing exactly what we're doing. He would be making the Martian Chronicles and Fahrenheit 451 and all of these wonderful books, and turning them into movies that we could all share. And it's so poignant to me, and so moving that we just announced the talent search for our character Cadet Bradbury, because of course that's named after Ray, and this whole project is a Valentine to Ray, because we wouldn't be doing it, we wouldn't be doing this career if not for his work, and if not for his presence in our lives, in all our lives. So if you haven't read the Martian Chronicles or Fahrenheit 451 or Something Wicked This Way Comes or The Illustrated Man, go out right now, buy them, read them, devour them. You will be changed. You will be made better. The universe will be larger. And so I thank Ray from the bottom of my heart for everything he gave all of us and for me. And this one's going to be for him. So thank you very much.